Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rahakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. You brothers and sisters making your body a living sacrifice for this truth. Shalom to the fellow believers in this ministry. All right. Now this lesson is going into Isaiah 35. Just, I was reading this the other night, and one of my favorite chapters of the scriptures. It's a beautiful chapter because it's what we have to look forward to. Now, understanding the perilous times that's in front of us, that being Jacob's trouble, it's important to think about the end. All right, what's going to be on the other side of that fight, which is peace. All right, eternal joy. You see? And that's something that we often meditate on being in this ministry. Of course, it's not something that's stayed on because of the environment that's in front of us, right? We're still fighting, right? We can't think about the victory that much because we don't have it, right? Yahushua, Yahushua has given us the victory, but we still have to play it out, is what I mean. But without further ado, we'll just get straight to it. Okay. Now, it's Isaiah 35. Let me zoom in and get the vision right. Right, make the vision plain. Okay. Let me see. Is that better? That's a bit better. There it goes. Okay. Now, paragraph is titled Zion's Happy Future. Okay. Like I was saying, this is what we have to look forward to. You see? So, let's read it. It says, "The wilderness and the solitary place shall be glad for them, and the desert shall rejoice as a blossom and blossom as the rose." Right. So, yeah, the scriptures talk about how, the earth is languishing. Okay. Matter of fact, let me get that. I believe that's Isaiah 24. Because under this rulership, uh, the earth has been brought to a low position. See, it's not at its fullness, right? The fruit of the land, it doesn't give, its strength, right? You eat an apple today, and it's not what it was 50 years ago, right? It's not what it was 1,000 years ago. You see, due to the transgression of Adam, right? The ground has been cursed. But see, Yahushua being the second Adam, right? Or the same spirit of Adam, if you can receive it, you see, has come back to reverse the curse. Okay. Which that's a lesson, right? The reverse of the curse. You see. So as it reads in Isaiah, the 24th chapter, it says, "The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish." Right? Verse 5, it says, "The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof." Right? See, the earth is defiled. Right? But in the near future, we're going to receive a a earth that is renewed. See, the earth is going to be glad, right? And it's going to rejoice. And fruit is going to be produced of righteousness. You see? All right, let's read verse 2 of Isaiah 35. Okay, it says, it shall blossom abundantly and rejoice, even with joy and singing, right? Because we're going to be in peace. All right, we're going to be at peace, right? The land, the people, the animals, the air, the water. That's going to be a beautiful sight to see, is when, you know, that is implemented on the earth, right? When the on earth as it is in heaven, when that throne is established on earth, that's going to be a beauty, and it's going to be peaceful. You see? Now this is Isaiah chapter 26 verse 3. Now it says, thou will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. Right? And me and a brother was talking about this yesterday. The Lord is making us, the elect, he's making them conform unto his image to be the hope of Israel. Right? It talks about that in Obadiah, how we're saviors, you know, Lord willing, if we're of the elect, right? How we're going to be saviors. All right. See, Obadiah 1, about the 20th. Yeah. Obadiah 1 and 21, it says, and saviors shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the Mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shaz. Right. So through judgment, we're going to um, receive this peace, right? The joy and singing. Okay. The land is going to be at peace. The people will be, you see, through judgment, right? Righteous judgment, right? Because as we read in Isaiah, the 24th chapter, which we'll go back to. Let me pull it back up because we didn't finish. Okay. It says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. You see, the earth right now, as it is, you have air pollution, deforestation, the water is completely polluted and corrupted, oil spills, plastics in the water. You need a damn water filter just to shower, man. You see, BPAs, all kind of shit, man. Everything here is defiled, right? Just as the scriptures say. All right, and why is it? Well, let's read. It says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Right? And ultimately, yeah, we went off. Right? There's an accountability that needs to be um, taken on by the nation of Israel, right? Which this sacrifice, as though even though our righteousness is as filthy rags, the Lord has brought a way back to him, right? Through his son, right? And then believing on him for the nation of Israel. But ultimately, the real perpetrator of these heinous crimes that have been done to the earth has been Esau Edom, right? The man in rulership today, right? The so-called white man. Under his system, the earth has been in the worst condition that it's ever been in. All right. But through this gospel, through this new song, right, this is ushering in the new world order of peace. You see, the good news, all right, of a change of worlds, of a change of rulership, all right, which is going to bring joy. But that's going to be through harsh judgment, okay? You see, it says Isaiah 35 and 3. All right, back to the chapter. It says strength, uh yeah, strength no, I'm gonna read verse 2 again. I don't believe I read it all the way through. It says, "It shall blossom abundantly and rejoice even with joy and singing." All right, the glory of Lebanon shall be given unto it, the excellency of Carmel and Sharon. They shall see the glory of the Lord and the excellency of our power. Right, the whole earth is going to see the power in the and what kind of fruit following the laws, statutes, and commandments are when they're implemented on the earth. Right, seeing the process of the kingdom being established is gonna it's gonna show how marvelous the Lord is. Right, seeing the earth being ran how it's supposed to. Right, seeing pretty much using the uh earth's manual, you know, using that's what we've strayed from. Pretty much what's going on today is Esau, the nigga, got it. He went and bought a TV from Best Buy, right? Opened the box up, seen the big ass pamphlet of directions. The nigga burnt it and said, "No, I'm gonna do my own thing." And now he's crying, trying to get a refund, saying, "Hey, the TV don't work." No, man, of course it don't. There's a way that the earth is supposed to be ruled. You see, there's a way that things are supposed to be taken care of in an order of things, right? When it comes to, um, certain processes of the earth, which is the Bible, man. That's how things are supposed to be run, right? The simple things, right? Simple things work. You see, not to go off on a tangent, but we'll continue reading. It says, Isaiah 35 and 3, it says, strengthen ye the weak hands and confirm the feeble knees. Right. And that's what this word is doing. It's making those that were weak, once weak, strong through the spirit and power. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. Now let's go to what is that? First Corinthians, first chapter. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna start at verse 20. It says, First Corinthians 1 and 20, it says, "Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world?" Right? Because you look around at these people, right? These so-called geniuses of today. Where's the wise? I can't tell. If you're so wise, right? Figure out this. Why is everybody so sad? Answer me that. If you're so wise, why is the water still polluted? Right? If you're so brilliant, right? Elon Musk, Bill Gates, if you're so brilliant, explain me that. Why is everything out of order? Why are animals beaching themselves? Hmm? Explain that, right? They don't have an answer. And it's because the people, God's chosen people, are not in their land. It's because of the atrocities being done to the Israelites. It's because of the the lack of recognition of who the world calls Jesus Christ, man, which his name is Yahweh Shai. It's the lack of respect for the name of Yahweh Shai and all that he stood for. You see, it says, Hath not God made foolish the wisdom of this world? And that's exactly what it is. It's foolish. Trans winning beauty pageants, foolish, man. All types of madness, right? Verse 21, it says, For after that in the wisdom of Yahweh, the world by wisdom knew not God. It pleased Yahweh by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe, right? Because to these regular people, man, to these regular people, they actually believe that, making these videos are foolish. To go out on the highways and byways is foolish, right? But the scriptures say it pleased Yahweh by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe, right? And that's faith, to believe that the Most High, because you proclaimed his name in the open, you will receive a reward. The scriptures say, what if some did not believe? Does it make the faith of the Most High to be with none effect? God forbid. It doesn't, right? Just because you don't think that that's the truth doesn't mean it ain't the truth, right? Let's get back to Isaiah 35, right? In Salakia, this was I meant to share my screen, but I just pulled First Corinthians chapter 1, verse 20, all right, through 21. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna jump to verse 27 to kind of sum that whole message up. Okay, it says back in First Corinthians, it says, "But Yahweh hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise." Right, the Most High has chosen the foolish ones. All right, those who you would call a nigga that dropped out of college. You see, somebody that you would call a fuck up. Right, he's chosen those men, the average man, right? Because the men of the Lord are, average, man. You know, your regular, uh, you know, kind of crusty, right? Can't see without glasses, you know, crooked smile, you know, the Most High has chosen the ones you wouldn't expect, the underdog. You see, the ones that don't have all the glitz and the glamour, right? The ones that have the spirit, things that people can't see. You see, but this world being so primitive in the fact of everything is about optics, right? That's all that this world is catered to. Those are the ones that receive the front, the front things, the highly esteemed things, right? Man, the man of the Lord looks at things differently. He chooses the ones you wouldn't expect, right? Like the story of David. You see, David and Goliath, right? The underdog one, all right, quote unquote underdog, right? Because we know David was mighty, right? Because it says, verse 27 in First Corinthians, the first chapter says, "But Yahweh hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise," right? The foolish things, right? Yahweh hath chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things that are mighty. You see, because right now it looks like, you know, we climb in a tower that is strictly vertical. See, but the Lord already got the victory. He's already showed you the vision. All right, this is just a rerun of the movie. You see, you know what's going to happen at the end, but you just gotta watch it play out. See, that's what he's doing. All right, this is back in Isaiah the 35th chapter, verse 3. It says, "Strengthen ye the weak hands and confirm the feeble knees," and that's how the Lord is confirming us. Right. I want to get this word confirm. All right, it's a lie, right? It says to be strong, to be alert, courageous, brave. Okay. Hey, just like David. All right. I brought him up, and that's literally what he meant. What he was about. You see? It says to harden, to make firm, right? The Lord has made those that were once weak firm. You see, we the our nation, right? Let me see. Let me matter of fact, our nation, uh, it once was and still is, for the most part weak. But the difference, and when I say our nation, I'm talking about the, so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, the people of the nation of Israel, all right. But only those who know who they are the ones that have been given strength. You see, two-thirds of our people, they still don't understand that they're under the jurisdiction of the Most High, and that they need to humble themselves, right, to receive power. See, our people have always fallen into the trap of thinking that they can get power on their own, which is not the case, right? But through this word, the Lord has given us power, which we have to learn how to judge, right? We have to understand how to use the power, not abuse the power. You see, that's what a righteous judge is supposed to do and understand. You see, but that's through the word. All right. And this is just a precept going into how, we've been torn down, trodden down. All right. Our nation. It says Isaiah, the first chapter. And I'm going to start at verse 4. It says, Ah, a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord and have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward. And right, and that's what our people are doing. They're walking the opposite way. As our people in the society forwards, our people are getting farther and farther distant and cold unto the true spirit of the Most High, going away backward. And that's like walking away from your parent as a small child, right? You don't understand how the world really works, right? So once you get ate up by that beast, you're gonna come crying home. But our people, they're gonna go down that path so far where they ain't gonna be able to find the way home. You see, they're gonna have to learn about the Most High through death by pain. All right, that's what the scriptures talk about. I believe in Second Ezra, the ninth chapter. All right, it may be the eighth. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and go there, and I'm gonna have to make a part two. All right, this is gonna be short. Y'all bear with me. Yeah, this ain't the exact one, but this is a good one too. This is a Second Ezra 8:56. It says, "For when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High," right, as our people do, right? The so-called liberty and freedom that you got in America, right? You've taken this time to completely indulge in anything that you want to, except fearing the Most High, right? You've taken on that idea of liberty, right? And despised the Most High and thought scorn of his law and forsook his ways, right? You forsook the Most High's ways. You see? It says, moreover, they have trodden down his righteous, right? Pretty much, you talking shit about the men of the Lord. Oh, y'all niggas preaching hate. Y'all need to come together. Oh man, y'all ain't what y'all really doing? You see? Not really actually trying to understand before you speak, right? You've trodden down and worn out the righteous, right? Verse 58, it says, and said in their heart, said in your mind, that there is no God. Yeah, and that knowing they must die, right? Because you've blasphemed the name of the Lord. Oh, Yahweh who? Yeah, you know, making fun of the name, hearing the name and still deciding to call on quote unquote Jesus. It says, knowing that they must die. You see? Because we trying to show you the way. And we're, looked at by our own people as just regular niggas. When this wisdom is the faith of the world, man. But then again, that's the lack of knowledge of our people. Right? This is back in Isaiah, the first chapter, verse 5. It says, because we was talking about going backward, right? They scoff at us, but then go listen to some Edomite talk about real estate. They trying to get their credit right. Then you apply for a loan and nigga, you can't even get a house. Or you get a house and you can't even, you can't pay the HOA fees. It's all paid off. You can't pay the HOA fees. They take that hoe away. Right? House been in your family line for 40 years, 50 years. You miss one payment, you forget to pay your taxes 1 year, man. That hoe is gone. That's because this isn't our rest, man. America ain't gonna be here forever, man. But our people, they can't see what life would be without America. You see? This is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 5. It says, why should ye be stricken any more? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart is faint. That's talking about our people, man. From head to toe, all of our people are sick, man. The whole heart is faint. That word heart is going into your mind, right? Your mind, our people's attention span is so short. They think everything is just a fad. They think everything is just cute. Nothing is fucking serious. You see? And that's why a lot of our people are going to be punished, man, brutally. They don't understand the seriousness of the Most High, man, and the reward that's coming with righteous. That is, they don't understand the reward that comes from righteousness, man. But they gonna find out. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 35, verse 4. It says, say to them that are of a fearful heart, be strong, fear not. Behold, your power will come with vengeance, even Yahweh with a recompense. He will come and save you, right? Because our people are all looking for something else to save them. They're all looking for Elon Musk to make a crypto coin for them, or somebody to just drop by and knock on their door and give them 40 acres and a mule. Right? That's not our consolation. That's not what the scripture's talking about, man. The scripture's talking about rulership, dominion over the planet Earth and everything in it, control of the government. You see, through our power, Yahweh Shah, under his authority, man, to be Yashra Allah, all right, princes of the power, right? That's what the word Israel means, man. He's going to come save us, all right? Not Dr. Umar, not Michael Jordan, not LeBron James, man. Them niggas ain't coming to save you, man. Yahweh Shah already got the victory, and he's coming back to bring peace, right? He's known as the Prince of Peace. You see? Verse 5, it says, then the eyes of the blind shall be opened, and the ears of the deaf shall be unstopped, right? Our people, you know, right now, Jake is waking up, man. Our people are waking up. You have things happening all over the planet Earth. And, you know, as hard headed as our people are, slowly but surely, the Lord is working, man, waking our people up day in and day out. This word is going out. And it's only a matter of time before the Lord seals his elect and the doors of repentance is closed. You see? And then judgment will commence, and then salvation, right? And their eyes are open. You see? Verse 35, it says, then shall the lame man leap as an harp, and the tongue of the dumb sing. For in the wilderness shall waters break out and steam and streams in the desert, right? And that's what's happening, right? Through this message, our people are coming to life, right? They're snapping out of this American nightmare, you see? And it's actually offering produce and fruit and a revival of life to our people, man. It's a breath of fresh air, right? We can see the end of our captivity and the beginning of the downfall of our enemy. And that's that's what's bringing and filling us up, all right? It says, then shall the lame man leap as a hart, and the tongue of the dumb sing. For in the wilderness shall waters break out and streams of the desert. Now I could go to Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, as brothers know, right? Going into how the dead bones, how they arise. You see, what else could we go to? Hosea 6:1. Or matter of fact, I'm gonna go there. Now, this is Hosea, the 6th chapter, verse 1. It says, come and let us return unto the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. For he hath torn and he will heal us. He hath smitten and he will bind us up. After 2 days he will revive us. And the third day he will raise us up, and we shall live in his sight. Right? This word is starting to bring us life. Right? It's starting to bind us up. It's starting to bring back those ligaments that were once dry. It's starting to heal those wounds that were once torn. You see? Right? This is slowly but surely healing the nation together. And those that don't obey, which are parasites unto the body, they're gonna be fasted out. They're gonna be burned out. Because what happens with a body? What does a body do once it fasts? Right? That those parasites are burned out. Right? It's purified out. The body is purified. Through no eating. Right? Through malnourishment. Right? Which it's ironic because a famine is on the way. Right? It's ironic because you ain't gonna be able to hit your local Walmart up. You ain't gonna be able to hit your local Whole Foods and Target up. You know, Niggas just go to Target just to walk around. Well, hey, you gonna be, you know, hoping that you get a damn you can get a damn hot dog. It's gonna be a famine, man. So, hey, you better fear the Lord. You know, get it while you can. Now let's go back. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish it out. It's only a couple of verses. It says, "And the parched ground shall become a pool, and the thirsty land springs of water, and the habitation of dragons, where each lay shall be grass with reeds and rushes." Right, because this is going to be abundant peace. Right, when it comes to the kingdom. Right, it's going to be abundant peace, and throughout our people, man. This body that has been malnourished for so long, right? The body of people is what I'm speaking of. Ever since Solomon had his 40 years of peace, right? Our people been at a disadvantage, right? Through tribulation. And it's only gotten worse. But not too soon, not too long, we're gonna be in peace. Okay, it says, and in highway shall be there, and a way, and it shall be called the way of holiness. The unclean shall not pass over it, but it shall be for those, the wayfaring man, though fools shall not err therein. Right. So yeah, we're gonna, the ones that are cleaned from the through the word, those that have reformed their minds through the washing of the word, man, those are gonna be the ones that are able to be passed over in this second Egypt. Right, because the Lord is about to come around and he's gonna bring them spirits out. Yeah, he's gonna bring those spirits out to judge, man. And only the righteous is gonna be um given, a judgment of innocence. You see, because the righteous will have their lamps shining. Right, they're gonna be brought into that chamber, right, as it talks about in Matthew the 25th chapter. You see, it says, "No lion shall be there, nor ravenous beast shall go up thereon. It shall not be found there, but the redeemed shall walk there." Those redeemed, right? Those brought back, right? The scriptures talk about how we were bought with a price, right? It says, "And the ransomed of the Lord shall return and come to Zion with songs and everlasting joy upon their heads, and they shall obtain joy and gladness, and sorrow and sighing shall flee away." Right? Because the scriptures talk about how, the Lord is going to wipe our tears. Right? We're never going to be sad again, man. You'll never go through another bout of depression. You never have to worry about not seeing your family if they're protected. Right? That's what we're looking forward to through keeping our eyes single. You see? And that right there, that's quite the thing to fight for, man. You know? This is Revelation chapter 21, verse 4. It says, "And Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death," because we're gonna have a new body. You're not gonna have to worry about, damn, am I gonna make it home? Damn, am I gonna be doing this 50 years later, 100 years later? Still have to worry about bills, you know? There's not gonna be a lifestyle of death. right? We're going to be able to enjoy our kids for forever. You're going to be able to walk around, because now how it is, shit, as soon as you retire, if you were to retire, you that 10% that can retire, right, in America, because not everybody, the average American, they die before they retire. They have to work until they die, right? But if you are the 10% who maybe had a 401k, maybe did a bit of investing and came out a little positive, you get to a point where you can't even run. You can't even jump. You can barely stand up. You can barely get your ass off the toilet. So you can't enjoy your grandchildren. You got high blood pressure. You one chocolate bar away from a damn heart attack right in this kingdom. You can't even see the next generation grow up for real. So what's there to fight for? You see? We want that new body, man, that kingdom, right? The kingdom is what we are looking forward to. Right? We do the best we can in this life, but it ain't the end all be all. Now it says, Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. Right? So with this world dying and a new world coming into life, all those things are going to pass away on this side. So that's what we have to look forward to. So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and infinite glory to our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.